7 changes, it looks like, for Portugal here at half-time. João Felix, João Cancelo, Renato Veiga, Francisco Conceição, Thomas Araújo, Ruben Neves and Nuno Mendes all coming on. And Bernardo Silva will have a new home as of next season, having brought a brilliant Manchester City career to an end. There's João Felix rather. No space just yet for those two, but I'm sure we'll see Gonçalo Ramos and Mateus Nunes before too long. Out of Juventus amongst the wholesale changes from Roberto Martinez. All of that will have been planned before, regardless of scoreline. The captain's still on. He was 45 and out last week. Nigeria staying the same for now, and they have been excellent opposition. Samuel Costa of Mallorca also on central midfield. Here is Thomas Araújo, one of the newer additions to the international scene. Just a 5th cap for him tonight. And a nice few gentle touches on the ball to get himself into the action. Here he is again. Renato Veiga, his centre-back partner for now, but Ruben Dias and Gonçalo Inácio more than likely to be the starters in Houston a week from now. Here's Conceição. Nice timing of the pass there. Cancelo in at right back for Semedo. Nuno Mendes at left back. Diogo Dalot. What a hit that is. Not for the first time tonight. Maduka Okoye is palming a fiercely hit strike over his bar for a corner. João Felix bang on target with his first touch. Scored a couple of games ago against the USA. With Ronaldo these days at Al Nassr. Cancelo takes the corner. Headed out by Ndidi, that's worth a hit. Well, what a hit! Even better than the last one. João Felix asking the question, did it go over the line? A quivering crossbar, but no second Portuguese goal. He has come close twice within a couple of minutes of his introduction. That was ferocious. He'll leave that and breathe. Wow, that was close. What a hit. And lots of the ball was over the line, but apparently not all of it. A couple of blades of grass, I think. Seven changes became 10. Ronaldo. Oh dear. This really isn't his night. Slightly behind him. Just him and the keeper, in fact, keeping their places. He was onside. And yes, it was behind him, but maybe he should have had a touch. Something to work on. Three decent chances by his standards. Astonishing, he hasn't found the net. Portugal have started very brightly this second half. Here he is again. With White in front of him. Towards Conceição, calmly headed back by Onyemaechi, who has stayed on. Fresh attacking legs running at him and testing out that yellow card. Neatly done by Bernardo, you'd expect nothing else. Bassi has pinched it from Ronaldo. Nicely done. Great feet from the big defender. It looks like it's all over the line, but nope. That's what the technology's for. Jai to Ndidi. Right idea, wrong execution. Nuno Mendes has picked it off. The other two Paris Saint-Germain Champions League winners getting the second half off. Nuno Mendes is brought on by him, reminding us all what talent they have at their disposal, Portugal. Winners of the UEFA Nations League last year. That particular title defence begins in September. Beat Spain. The native land, of course, of Martinez. Via a penalty shootout in that final last year. Nuno Mendes, underlapping run. Strong defending again from Bassi. He's had to do that a few times tonight. Cancelo bending it in behind. Ronaldo was waiting to flick the header in. Semi Ajayi got there first. Trying to find the gaps, Portugal. They're moving it very nicely. Conceição. Cancelo, it's deep. Felix, with his third effort in 9 minutes since coming on. Scored a couple of times when they opened up World Cup qualification with a 5-0 win over Armenia. Portugal finished qualification with a 9-1 win against the same opponent. Neves. Conceição. Cut out by Bassi. One back by João Felix. Dominant second half so far from the Portuguese. Feels like it's coming. Ivorian-born Eric Schell. Parents from France and Mali. Played international football for Mali. Had a couple of years in charge of their national team pretty recently. Nakpan. Showed too much of that to Nuno Mendes. Some big defending from Big Ajayi. Nicely done. Araujo to João Cancelo. It's good pressure defensively from the Nigerians. Portugal looking good up to a point. There's their number 9. A nation that not often been famed for having one. Not that Ronaldo's done a bad job of goal scoring over the years. That used to be the thing. The downside, supposedly, even in their golden generation. Likes of Pauleta and Postiga. Always felt they had a 9 out of 10 team with a 7 out of 10 centre forward. Ronaldo here to Conceição. Wilfred Ndidi. Not for the first time tonight. Intervening in the nick of time. Ruben Neves scored a big goal in qualifying. Header in stoppage time to beat the Irish 1-0. It was his first international goal. His 67th cap tonight. We wondered if they might make some of these changes at the break. It did look like Abdelai Bawene was going to come on. Well, he is now. So too, Terem Moffi, Frank Onyeka, Zaidu Sanusi. Well, a decent debut, I think, there for Christian Akpan. Bawene coming on for just his second cap. There's Onyeka for his 45th. Moses Simon, well, his next cap will be number 100. Probably against Madagascar in September. Terem Moffi, be fairly well known to some of these players, because he spent, albeit not playing all that much, some time on loan at Porto last term from Nice. Ajayi going off at the back. There's another Porto player, a far more regular one, Zaidu Sanusi, coming up 6 years at Porto. Looks like Onyemaechi has moved to centre-half in that with Bassi and Zaidu Sanusi here. And his preferred left-back. Iwobi. And he could turn. Here's Onyeka, promoted with Coventry City to the English Premier League. Was a Premier League player anyway in his time in West London with Brentford. Iwobi. Cancelo goes for the big crossfield ball, right back to left back. Nuno Mendes has controlled it nicely, but only for Bawene. Debuted last time out against the Poles. Gets his second cap. Ronaldo. Spotting a chance to catch them unawares, but they weren't unawares. Onyemaechi spotted that pretty well. Adams making his run. Iwobi saw it but thought better of it. Rafael Onyedika of Club Brugge is on as well. He's a good all-action midfielder. Him finding Iwobi there. Behind Moffi. Ronaldo. Gonzalo Ramos is coming soon, maybe even now. Onyemaechi took a little risk in trying to pinch that from Ronaldo, but it worked and he drew the foul himself in the end. Quick thinking, wasn't it, Nuno Mendes to Ronaldo here? Well, no goal for the superstar of all superstars. Maybe saving it for DR Congo next week, and that completes a full outfield 10 changes from Roberto Martinez. Number 4 from the PSG crew gets a run out tonight, Gonzalo Ramos. Well, any game without a goal is a disappointment. Wobie. To pull the trigger there, Moffat. 1 league goal for Porto and 1 in Europe, that's all. Didn't play all that much, in fairness, on loan from Nice, Terran Moffat. It is up there with Adams as opposed to instead of him.